Good evening, folks. This is Jason Anthony Pinheiro here for the weekday service change for Monday, August 13th to Friday, August 17th. We're gonna start off with Monday. That means tomorrow. We have week 2 of Fast Track along the connection of the 2 train between Manhattan and the Bronx. So for that reason, until August 24th, every weeknight between 10 a.m. and 5 a.m., no 2 trains between 3rd Avenue and 149th Street and 96th Street. 3 trains will end early. 4 trains, M7, M102 buses, and 3 shuttle buses will provide alternate service. 2 trains will operate as follows. The first between Wakefield and 3rd Avenue 149th Street, the hub, and downtown train skip Jackson Avenue, and the second between 96th Street and Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn College. 4 trains service to New Locks Avenue will begin early. So there will be three shuttle buses routes operating. It will be as follows. The first, interborough shuttle bus that will be running between 3rd Avenue, 149th Street, and 96th Street, stopping at 149th Street Grand Concourse, where you have transferred to the 4 train, 135th, 125th, 116th Street, and Central Park North 110th Street. A Manhattan-only shuttle bus that will connect 148th and 96th Street, and a Bronx-only shuttle bus that will operate between Jackson Avenue and 149th Street Grand Concourse. Transfer between 2 trains and 3 shuttle buses at 3rd Avenue, 149th Street, and 96th or 96th Street. Transfer between 4 trains and shuttle buses at 149th Street Grand Concourse. And transfer between 2 and 4 trains at Franklin Avenue. We have Monday to Friday until August 31st, 2 and 5 trains during weekdays are operating in a reduced speed of in the area of 149th Street Grand Concourse. We have Monday to Friday, 9:45 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. until August 31st, excepting August 16th. Woodlawn Uptown 4 trains are running express between Burnside Avenue and Bedford Park Boulevard. For service to these stations, take the 4 train to Marshall Parkway and transfer for a Manhattan-bound train. From these stations, take the 4 train to Burnside Avenue and transfer for a Woodlawn-bound 4 train. Also, Monday to Friday between 11 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. 4 trains operate every 16 minutes between Burnside and Woodlawn. Some uptown trains run express from 167th Street to Burnside Avenue. Mentioned the 4 train replacing the 3. 4 trains will be running local in both directions, Monday to Thursday, August 13th to the 16th, and 20th to the 23rd. 4 trains will run local in both directions, south of Grand Central. 5 trains will end early between 180th Street and Bowling Green. Between 8:30 and 10, transfer between 5 and 2 trains at 180th Street, and between 2 and 4 trains at 149th Street Grand Concourse. And as a reminder, late night 5 trains will operate as usual in the Bronx. Also, due to system maintenance, from 11:45 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday to Friday, August 13th to the 17th, Manhattan-bound 6 trains are running express between Hunts Point Avenue and 3rd Avenue, 138th Street. For service to Longwood, East 149th, East 143rd, Cypress and Brook Avenues, please take the 6th to 3rd Avenue, 138th Street, and transfer to a Panway Park bound train. System maintenance. At Vernon Boulevard, Jackson Avenue, and Hunters Point Avenue, all trains will be boarding on the Manhattan-bound platform every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 12:40 a.m. to 5 a.m. And also, we have track replacement. Manhattan-bound 7 trains are running express between Metz-Willis Point and 74th Street Broadway, stopping at Judson Boulevard, 94th Street. Also, between 11:45 p.m. Monday to 5 a.m. Tuesday, August 14th, there is no 7 trains between Queensboro Plaza and 34th Street Hudson Yards because of a signal maintenance in the Steinway Street 2 and on the 42nd Street line. And the 42nd Street Shuttle and free shuttle buses will provide alternate service. 7 trains will operate in Queens only between Flushing Main Street and Queensboro Plaza. Free shuttle buses will be operating in 2 routes. The first between Queensboro Plaza and Vernon Boulevard, Jackson Avenue, and the second between Times Square, 42nd Street and 34th Street, Hudson Yards. And the 42nd Street shuttle will operate overnight to compensate loss of service. As travel alternatives between Manhattan and Queens, take the E or N trains. In Queens, take the E or free shuttle buses. In Manhattan, take the E, the N, the 42nd Street shuttle, or free shuttle buses. Key transfer points are the following. At 74th Street, Broadway, Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue, you have the 7 and the E. At Queensboro Plaza, you could transfer between the 7 and the N and free shuttle buses. At Times Square, 42nd Street, Port Authority Bus Terminal, you have the E, the N, the 42nd Street Shuttle, and free shuttle buses to 34th Street Hudson Yards. This is weekend. Signal improvement from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Monday to Friday, August 13th to the 17th, downtown A trains are running express between 59th Street, Columbus Circle, and Canal Street. Trains will stop at 42nd Street Port Authority Bus Terminal, 34th Street Penn Station, 14th Street, and West 4th Street. And also, we should add, let's make it the whole thing. That Brooklyn-bound A trains are running express from 125th Street to Canal Street. Trains are stopping at 59th Street, Columbus Circle, 42nd Street Port Authority Bus Terminal, 34th Street Penn Station, 14th Street, and West 4th Street. As travel alternatives for stations between 59th Street, Columbus Circle, and 168th Street, take the 1 train. Signal improvemments. Manhattan-bound A trains will run local from Euclid Avenue to 168th Street in Manhattan. And also Queens-bound A trains will run local between Canal Street and Euclid Avenue. And as of tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., 174th Street and 175th Street on the Concourse line will be temporarily closed due to the enhanced station initiatives. So the B and the D are bypassing that station. As travel alternatives, please use the 170th and Tremont Avenue, and consider using the BX1 or BX2 days and evenings along Grand Concourse and transfer to and from the subway with a Metro card. Let's see what else. And also we have World Trade Center bound E trains are running express between 34th Street, Penn Station, let's say 42nd Street, Port Authority Bus Terminal, and Canal Street. And Monday to Thursday until August 30th, Manhattan-bound E-trains are running local in Queens starting at 10. Also, we have Coney Island-bound F trains are running on the E local between Forest Hills and Queens to 50th Street in Manhattan, and then on the A to J Street Metrotech. So there's no Coney Island bound service at the following stations: 21st Street, Queensbridge, Roosevelt Island, Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street, Rockefeller Center, 42nd Street, Bryant Park, 34th Street, Herald Square, 14th Street, Broadway Lafayette Street, 2nd Avenue, Delancey Essex, East Broadway, and York Street in Brooklyn. As travel alternatives, please use the Jamaica-bound F, Bronx-bound D, and or nearby A and C stations. Transfer between trains at 34th Street, Herald Square, Jamaica and Jamaica bound only, or West 4th Street, or J Street Metrotech. And also, Monday to Friday until August 17th, between 7:30 and 9:30 in the morning. There will be additional G-train service operating between Court Square and Bedford Nostrand Avenues. Also, we have Jamaica-bound J and Middle Village-bound M running express between Marcy Avenue and Myrtle Avenue Broadway. As travel alternatives, you could use the B46 bus that runs along Broadway. By transferring at Marcy Avenue. And also, Monday to Friday, beginning at 10 a.m. every single day, from the 13th to the 17th, and the 20th to the 24th, Broad Street bound J trains are running local between Myrtle Avenue, Broadway, and Marcy Avenue. And Broad Street express service ends early. And for those who rely on the L train on late nights, you're affected as well. And is the following due to track maintenance from 10:30 p.m. to 5 a.m. Monday to Friday, August 13th to the 17th. There is no L trains between Broadway Junction, Fulton Street, and Lorimer Street. Free shuttle buses will provide alternate service. Service will operate in two sections. The first between Canarsie and Broadway Junction using the middle platform on the Jamaica Line, and the second between Lorimer Street and 8th Avenue. Free shuttle buses will operate between Broadway Junction, Fulton Street, Eastern Parkway in East New York, and Lorimer Street. Transfer between trains and free shuttle buses at Broadway Junction, Eastern Parkway, Fulton Street, and East New York, and or Lorimer Street. For service between Brooklyn and Manhattan, please consider taking the A or J via transfer between trains and free shuttle buses at Broadway Junction, Eastern Parkway, Fulton Street, and East New York. And M train service will end early between Forest Hills and Essex Street. M trains will operate between Essex Street and Middle Village. As travel alternatives, R trains will make all M stops between Forest Hills and Queens Plaza. E trains will make all M stops between Queens Plaza and 5th Avenue 53rd Street. And F trains will make all M stops between 47 50th Street and Delancey Essex until 9:45 p.m. After 9:45 p.m., Coney Island bound F trains are running on the E between Forest Hills, 71st Avenue and 50th Street, and then via the A to J3 Metrotech. For 6th Avenue stations and Broadway Lafayette Street, take the D. For Delancey Essex, take the J. Transfer between F and R trains at Jackson Heights Roosevelt Avenue or 34th Street Herald Square. Transfer between E and F trains at West 4th Street. Transfer between F and M trains at Delancey Essex until 9:45. Transfer between F and D trains at 7th Avenue, 53rd Street, and West 4th Street after 9:45. Transfer between Coney Island bound F and J trains at Fulton Street after 9:45. Also, we have on the Staten Island Railway, trains board at the St. George bound platform at Richmond Valley and Arthur Kills. And also, trains board at the St. George platform at from Stapleton to Grasmere. This is all tomorrow, Monday, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And St. George bound trains run on an adjusted schedule. St. George bound trains will depart 1 minute earlier than scheduled. So this is all the server changes. In other words, planned server changes for the week of August 13th to Friday, August 17th. And for those Mac Camper subscribers, unfortunately, he won't be making next weekend's planned server changes. And in his behalf, we will be doing the weekend server change probably between Wednesday and Thursday. And we will cover subways, buses, Long Island Railroad, Metro North, and probably we're gonna cover also New Jersey Transit Corporation. So, thank you for watching, and we will talk later. Enjoy your week.